I really wanted to fit a set of Focus ST RS dials, so like the boost, the oil pressure, etc, etc. Now, I'm sure there is probably a way you can do it, but I think it's a little bit beyond my capabilities, so I've decided to go out and buy these. So I'm going to put them on the pillar. Now, the reason I've got these is because the pillar mount that I purchased, unfortunately, does not fit at all. It's designed for a car. It was a universal one, and no amount of trying I could make it fit. So I'm going to use these instead. And just for good measure, I also brought a spare one of these, because if I don't like it, or if I decide I don't want it anymore, I can just take it off and put the standard one or the original one back on there, and there'd be no difference. Let's get the original one out, put that one in, line them up, screw them in, and then, well, then we decide what dials we're going to put in there. Now, luckily enough, this is only clipped in, so with a little pull like that, out it comes. Boom shakalak. With the original pillar removed, all I had to do was put the replacement one in, which, as you can see, proved a little bit more difficult than what it should have. Something else that's difficult to read is my analytics showing that 87.6% of you are still not subscribed to my channel, which means you're missing out on all the latest content. By subscribing, it massively helps the channel grow. Even simple jobs like putting the door rubber back on caused some issues. Took a little while to sort that out. Hello? All right. That was really kind of him. He's just ridden past on his motorbike and didn't start it up because I was recording. Next, we just need to work out how we're putting these in. You can't put them there. It's just start. Because of the size of the base, I did have to hide it behind the rubber, and that's what I'm doing here, pulling the rubber back so that I can slide the holder in place to see what it looks like. Maybe there? Twist that a little bit more. I took my time with this, as the rubber itself was particularly loose and it didn't take much to knock them out, but also because I wanted to make sure I got them in the right place. And then one more. I don't think that's too bad. Or we can go a bit lower with them. Go down there. There a little bit. As you can probably tell, I am quite an indecisive person. That looks all right. And I still can't decide on where I'm putting them. We'll just go a little bit higher, just so. Didn't want to do that, did we? Didn't want to do that. What do we reckon? Let's have a look. So what we reckon there? Looks good. Remember, I just sat it roughly my height, so yeah. So I've started screwing them in already, just because, and I've done that off a camera because do you really want to see me putting screws in? However, we could have had a comedy moment because I've been and dropped one on the floor somewhere, and these are tiny, tiny, tiny silver little screws, tiny things. Anyway, let's get the rest of them all screwed up. Yeah, boy. Beautiful. Right, let's see if we can find this little screw. At the moment, I'm not sure where the screw is. I'll have another one upstairs, so I'll just replace it with that. But next question is, what dials do I fit? I'm kind of thinking boost gauge, maybe oil pressure and oil temperature. Don't know. Let me know in the comments and we'll see what we do. Anyway, as always, if you are enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe, make sure you follow, make sure you give me a like, and I'll catch you in the next video.